So, I've seen the idea of so-called forever worlds pop up recently. I guess it might not be that recent anymore, but anyways. I guess forever worlds are not really like a new thing. I think they've been around for almost as long as Minecraft itself. I really think that's one of the very unique things about Minecraft. You know, the ability to just have one world. As you won't really miss out on updates or have nothing to do. As the world is endlessly generating new stuff for you, you just gotta go look. Alas, this right here is gonna be my forever world. It's brand new, I almost have nothing to my name. I don't really have any big plans. Right now I'm just stealing some food from this village. Other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do. I just want to play some Minecraft. I guess we should look for a place to settle down. And I really want to find a big nice taiga biome. You know, the ones with the big trees, the potsol and the mossy stones. The taiga biome is really one of my all-time favorite biomes. I think it might be one of the most finished biomes in Minecraft so far anyways. Even though the new snapshots are bringing in lots of cool little features for the regular forest as well. Like the small leaves on the ground. Anyways, I'm getting carried away again. I actually have a pretty clear idea for my first little settlement. I want to make a small, cozy cabin in the woods. Nothing big, just big enough to house me and my stuff. And well, look cozy as hell. Or as we would say in Danish, virkelig hyggeligt. Okay, I think we might actually have a bit of a place here. Just imagine taking these trees away and then the nice little cozy cabin right there. Right? It's perfect. We have a bit of a hole over there. We have a cool waterfall that way. The river is there, well, behind the trees. Right down there. We need to take away a couple of trees, but other than that, I think this is a really cool place. I guess next up is building a small, little, tiny, temporary home. Have you seen this? My small little home. Look at this, so cozy. I can be in here. I can sleep. I have my storage. I have a furnace. I'm cooking up some copper. And I have a crafting table. What more could you actually wish for? I don't think. That's actually a roof. And I can even look out. This is just absolutely perfect. Anyways, I think we should get to chopping down some trees instead of making funny small little homes. Okay, so the trees are gone. I even leveled out a little bit of an area here. Don't know if I actually want to level it out just one layer above. I guess we will see. I also fixed up the little hut now. It's now one full box, which I think still looks super cute. Even upgraded with a smoker in the floor and also 2 blast furnaces under the bed. You know, what a beast of a little small cabin anyways. Anyways, I actually want to go caving a little bit. So I am going to be crafting up a few things. I want 2 of these guys. And also a shield. Because I think that is going to be very, very good. I think we'll just put this one away. I think we should probably bring some wood with us, just so we can make some more torches, because we only have 32. Also, I had a bit of a visit earlier, and they left some nice presents for me. I don't know. Anyways, I found a cool cave just over this direction, so if we just go over there. I haven't been inside of the cave yet. I just looked in, saw there was mobs, and thought that that's gonna be a good cave for some caving. So let's go check that out. Okay, here we go. I marked it out for myself so I could find it again. But try and take a look at this. There are quite a few mobs in here, but I think we should be able to manage with the shield. So far I see a few zombies, a skeleton, and a creeper all the way over there. I think we should be able to do this, right? Let's go down a little bit. Let's go ham on this guy. It's the first guy, the other guy is stuck down there. Oh, he dropped an iron ingot. That's not half bad. I have some coal there, I need more of that. Let's take care of this skeleton. Wait, there we go. I really love using the axe as my weapon. I see how I do see how the sword is also really cool, but I don't know. I just love the huge amount of damage you get from critical hits with the axe. Gotta keep an eye out for that creeper over there, so he doesn't sneak up on me. But yeah, we're basically here for coal, iron, and copper. We are going to be needing quite a bit more copper. So let's see if we can find some of that. I think we will just start out using the stone pickaxes, and whenever we get some more iron, we can start cooking that up as well and get some more iron pickaxes. Oh, it's a nice big vein. There we go. And there we go. Oh, that was actually just a little bit more hiding in here, but I think that, nope, it actually keeps going. What in the world is this? And there we go. That was a big vein of coal. I should not be complaining. Oh, actually, let's see if we can take this guy out, so I feel a little bit more safe. There we go. And also the copper, because we're also here for that. That said, we should probably get started on finding some more iron so we can start using iron pickaxes. I wouldn't mind that at all. Okay, there's more iron up there, but I do think I kind of want to light this area up a little bit before we start kind of going all over the place. So let's start out by putting down a few torches here. Kind of just hoping we won't get too many spawns of those bad guys, and then we can kind of have the cave for ourselves. I think this will do. I think there's a bit more cave hiding up here. Okay, let's get this iron. Like, so far I haven't even really died in this world yet. Like, it's just survival. I can die, it doesn't matter, but you know, it's always kind of fun to see how long can you go before you inevitably die. Like, I'm going to die. I'm quite clumsy in Minecraft, so like at some point I will die. I've had very long-term hardcore worlds and stuff, like even without totems, but I just know one point I'm gonna say goodbye. But yeah, so far we haven't died yet, which is also pretty good because we are going to be needing the experience for some enchanting at some point. So the longer we go without dying, the more experience we keep. I really do think caving is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. I think it's cool, it's just a challenge, and it's also kind of relaxing. Like, it's relaxing just going around mining, but it's also a bit of a challenge to kind of stay alive because, well, there's mobs all over the place. And also a bit of a challenge kind of like figuring out where you are in the cave and finding your way back and forth, or it's always kind of fun. And I do feel like I'm pretty good at like navigating caves. Like, obviously I'm not like perfect, but I'm pretty decent at it, I would say. Oh, that was our first iron pickaxe. I wouldn't mind finding some more. Oh man, these caves just looks great, don't they? I think it looks really cool with the 3D dripstones as well. How is it? Is it stalagmites? Are these ones? And what is it called? The other ones? Those are stalagmites. I think it is, right? And it's stalactites because the T kind of goes down. And stalagmites because it kind of goes up, right? I feel like that's like a rule of thumb. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's how it is. Let me know if I'm completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. I quite usually am completely wrong. Oh, there you go. I think we call it for this cave. There is some iron. Oh, there's actually iron right above us. Let's go grab some of that. Oop. Yeah. Even if it's just 2, we only have 21 iron. We have a bunch of copper, and I think that's gonna be more than enough. Coal we're starting to actually have quite a bit of as well. And it's daytime again. Yeah, it's just copper here. Okay, let's see if we can find another cave and get some more iron. Nice, with some good iron here. Oh, it keeps going. There we go. We have doubled our iron by going into this cave, so that was perfect. I think we will actually call it there and go back home. Look, a little wolf. Do we have a bone? We actually do have 2 bones. Shall we see? Oh, we got best friends forever. What should we name this guy? And also, what color should color should it have? Yeah, come with us. We live down here. We have the smallest, tiniest house in the world, and we love it. I'm not sure you can actually stay inside. I think you might have to stay outside, because it is quite small, to be completely fair. Oh, that's a Is that a pale garden on top of a mountain? Oh, I think it is, because I think those are torch flowers right there. Oh my god, it is. That is epic. We will have to explore that. I can't wait to get back home into my own bed. Yep, this is it. We found it. Ah, the house. Sleep. Oh, finally home. Okay, so first of all, I've made our hut a little bit bigger. We now have more chests. I ran out of chest space, had to make it bigger. Anyways, I think it's time to kind of let you in on the plan here. As you can see, I've raised up a little bit again. We talked about it. I decided to do it. We need the space. But yeah, I think we put in like a bit of a foundation here. Put the cabin on top. And then we have a way to go down into the basement, either on the right or the left side. I haven't actually really 100% decided on that. And then we'll have like a basement chest room thingy. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. My plan is for the outside to have it kinda right close to... I want this over here to be a waterfall basically. Going down, have water come this way and fill up and go that way. It's kind of the idea, so we can have like a small bridge or something. Haven't 100% decided what I want to do on the outside, but that's about the gist of it. So yeah, it's going to be a log cabin, so we're going to use a lot of spruce, and then for the roof we're going to use copper, and it's going to look a little bit weird to start off, because the copper is going to be orange. We want it to be green, but we will have to wait for that. But over time it should be looking kind of cool anyways. But yeah, I guess we should just get started with it. Okay, I think I might have finished as much as I can. We have a house. We don't just have our little shed. We have an actual house now, with a waterfall and a little small bridge, and I think it looks really cool. I can't wait for the roof to turn green, but we can't really do anything but wait for that. But yeah, let's take a little look at it. I tried with a few different bridge designs, but they all just seemed too big and too clunky. So I ended up just slamming 2 logs down and I was thinking, yep, that's gonna be it. It's super simple and it actually kind of fits the house, right? I added in a waterfall. There's nothing really up there. There's just 1 water piece, but that doesn't matter. Nobody can see that, and it goes down there, and it kind of ends right there. It's supposed to go further, but you know, it's an illusion and it works. I added a few different kinds of bushes out here on the front to kind of make everything look like someone actually lives here. It looks more alive, I guess. And yeah, if we take a look on the inside. I actually have done some as well. Over here there's kind of a bit of a workstation. There's a brewing and some starts. I don't have anything in here yet. Over here we have our fireplace with the cool little thingy. And also we have a little desk here where you can sit and look out. Kind of a cool view, to be honest. Wouldn't mind that at all. But yeah, we also have a second story here. Very little cozy, a small little desk here as well, and my bed. Look at that, I think it's cool up here, it's so small. Actually, let's put a flower in there. And then for the basement, I actually haven't finished anything. I've built a box basically, because I think we'll be doing this in the next episode, making a bit of a storage room down here. But yeah, for now we just have a bit of an area here. This is kind of gonna be the working area where we have our different kind of workbenches and stuff like that. You can craft and things here. And then down this corridor is where all the chests will be. That's at least the plan for now. I guess we'll see that on the next episode. I think some of the cooler things about this house is kind of on the outside. I love this little detail of like the logs going that way. They're kind of stacking, right? And you can see that here on the corners. I love that. The backside is, we could probably put some bushes down here. Nobody's gonna go over here anyways, but yeah, I think this is such a cool little cozy house. I love how these just go, like it actually makes a waterfall, like what in the world. But yeah, I think this is a great starter house, especially when we get the chest room underneath in there as well. And also we have so much more space around here. I took down a few more trees just to get some like space to go back and take a look at this, like how is this looking. But yeah, I think this is honestly just so cool. Hi. Anyways, welcome into the second episode of my Forever Worlds. I have 2 things on my to-do list for today. I want to finish the basement that we started last episode, and I want to build a mine. Those two things might seem quite simple. One of them is more simple than the other, but we'll see. I'm sure we can do it today. I guess we could start out with the first thing is finishing up this basement down here, which is currently just a box. I have a few ideas going on. I'm not sure we'll do exactly that just yet, but I want to have something up here that kind of shows that it's being held up. And as I talked about last episode, I want this down here to be kind of like a crafting area. So everything that we need to craft, and also I guess smelt. So we need like furnaces, we need like a stone cutter, a crafting table, that sort of stuff. I want that down here around so it's easy to get. And then right in behind this place, that's where we will have the storage room. So we need to dig that out. We need to figure out a way to storage our stuff in like a good way. And I'm horrible at like storing stuff because I'm kind of chaotic in that way. Anyways, I'm sure we'll find out something. And honestly, I think this is going to be the biggest thing that we're going to have to do today, because I'm not going back to that shit. Like, if I go back into that shit, I think I might go insane. So before I go insane, let's get this thing started. Before we do that, I have one very crucial thing from last episode. We need this flower. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so the first part of the storage room down here is done. We finished the crafting room. The chest room still is just dirt and stone. But besides that, we actually have a bit of a room here. I think it's super cozy and super basement-y, if that's even a word. It is now, anyways. I tried to kind of like make it quite mossy, like broken down. And using a lot of like warm tones like the wood, and kind of trying to pull the ceiling down a little bit. It can't be too much because we also need to be able to stand up here, but I think it's super cool. We have like some pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, most importantly, the crafting table. It's here. It can be used. We have, what is it? The stone cutter. That's the name of it. We have the stone cutter. These two are basically what I'm gonna use the most. And then also the anvil, and then some furnaces, which is gonna be super cool. I might change out, like, so we have 2 furnaces, 2 smokers, and 2 blast furnaces, but that's maybe for later. And then just some nice, just flipping love these. What are they called? Decorated pot. They're super decorative. I just love them. Such a cool addition. Kind of looks a little weird up there, but don't mind that one. I think this is so cool. I like just popping them down. Whenever we get some like things on them, so we can make them cooler, I'll definitely do that. But for now, this is gonna be how it is. And we also have a brewing stand here. We can't really do anything with it yet, but it's here. It's here, and we'll use it whenever we can. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. Let me just get one thing. Okay, Pickle, now don't go insane. It's just for a moment. Because last episode we were lucky enough to fish up a name tag, and one of you guys in the comments actually suggested the name Buddy. So let's just name the dog Buddy. That's gonna be the plan anyways. And there we go. That's Buddy. Welcome, Buddy, to the channel. Hello. Anyways, next up is the storage room. It's gonna be a little bit of a dig out. It's gonna be quite a big hole, and I'll look into that in just a second. And then we're gonna use, it's gonna be very just practical in there. It's gonna be some wooden frames and some chests. It's not gonna be the most pretty thing in the world, but as long as it's practical, looks decent, and is kind of cozy, I'm fine with it. So anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, so take a look at this. We have a chest room now with so many chests. I don't even know what we're gonna store in all of these, but I figured we should probably just have too many chests and then just not being able to fill them out. But currently they're all empty, so I need to do a little bit of moving and also tearing down the goddamn shed. It was all cute in the first episode, but at this point it's, you know, I'm not having it anymore. My chest out there, there's 3 double chests in there, just filled out with all kinds of random stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna be moving in now, and I can't wait. I just can't wait to just, you know, have my stuff here. I don't know if we should put any like item frames or signs or anything to kind of do something here. Also, I need a trapdoor. Okay. You guys did not see that. I'll look this way now. So yeah, I don't know if we should have anything that kind of indicates where stuff are. Maybe some hanging signs, or just something that kind of gives an idea of where to find things. Or maybe I should just use my brain and remember things. But that seems kind of hard. So I guess we'll figure that out at one point. I don't really know if we should do anything with this back wall. So if you guys have any like cool ideas, let me know. Like, it could have like an aquarium or something. I feel like it should fit in with this like basement style, so maybe an aquarium is not the best, but anyways. I also want to do something more with the floor, but I don't really have any like super good ideas. Like, we could put like a carpet down or something, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Okay, so I also want to change up the plans for today, because making a mine seems kind of boring, and no thank you, I don't want to do that today. Maybe another day, we'll see. I might need one at one point, because I also need diamonds, but for now, no. I want to do something more fun, which is building a tower up here, right up there, like right there. Think about that, just tower, boom. But it's not just going to be any tower. It's going to be a fire lookout watchtower, whatever you call it. I just think they're super cool, and I just kind of want one up there. I think it's like it would fit nicely into like the spruce forest and the big mountains we have here, and also it would look super cool, like right here. And also, it's gonna have a function. It's not just gonna be a tower just to have a tower. It's gonna be a tower where we have our enchantment table. And yeah, it's a horrible idea to put it all the way up there, because it's not going to be easy. But that is the coolest place, so that's going to be where we'll put it. And then we're going to have to figure out some kind of cool way of getting up and down. I'm sure we will find something out. But first of all, we want to do the tower. And so, let's get started with that. Okay, so I've been jumping away quite a few trees up here. I can't really figure out if I want to take off these like very tall ones, just so the tower can see a little bit more. But I think we at least got a space here where we can actually start building. Just for reference, the cabin is right down there, and we're right up here. It was hell getting up here, but it wasn't actually that bad. But we definitely need to figure out some way of getting up and down. So for the placement, I kind of want to go close to the edge, but not too close. I'm kind of thinking maybe here. I think actually right here. Let's say that. Choose these. These are just going to be basically just like the roof. I want them to be green. They're not green yet, but they will be green at one point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there. Whoop. But yeah, the footprint is not like super big or anything, but like these things, like these towers, are not supposed to be like a luxurious tower or anything. It's going to be a tower where you can barely just survive up there, and basically keep lookout for forest fires. So anyways, let me do some building, and I'll be back with you when I have something more to show. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I think we might have cooked. Take a look at that. Ah, it's honestly, this is beautiful. And just, you know, at nighttime, that redstone torch right there, glowing with red light. Oh, you won't believe me. Okay, but here it is anyways. I think this is honestly just a beauty. I really had a hard time figuring out like a good way of making these legs. But I think just going simple straight down with like a little bit of like beaming in between and adding in these, they're gonna look much better when they're green. But adding that into like look like it's like something metal holding, you know, holding the structure in place. I think that's really, really cool. And also the roof whenever it turns green, just like the house down there, right? It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Okay, anyways, I think I just love the like different curves that I was able to make. You have no idea how much I want to have a trapdoor right there. Unfortunately, that's not possible as it's in the middle of a block. But just I think it turned out quite well as well. I like how easy this railing is. Like I didn't want like a wall, if you know what I mean. I wanted something that was easy to see through, but it also needed to feel like it could actually hold me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's at least what I was going for anyways. But let's try and get up into the tower, because I made a little bit of a ladder here. So this is actually the easiest place to go up. Like, it's a hell to get up on the mountain, but getting up into the tower is super easy. This is what we have to work with, which is not a flipping hell. It rains all the time in this world. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, this is all we have to work with, which isn't a lot. Let me place down my enchantment table. I can go right down in the middle right there. And we can add quite a few bookshelves around it, I think. And just like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like when I build, I don't put in a lot of windows. At least not big windows, because I want it to be feeling small, quaint and stuff like that. But honestly, I just love how much we can see out here, right? You can see all the way around, which I guess, you know, is the point of a watchtower. And if we go outside, we actually do have a walkway all the way around. You can see down, all the way down to my little house. You can see the waterfall, everything. And you can see over in this direction. I really can't wait for distant horizons to be updated, so we can see very far in this world. But I think it's just, it's cozy. Am I the only one who just feels like I could, you know, I could sleep up here? Like, you know, like a little bed over there, a little, like, something to cook on over here. And just, you know, just live up here, just read a book. I don't really read much, but if I was gonna read, I was gonna read up here. Oh man, I'm kind of amazed about this. I did do a little bit on the inside, but I think whenever we get the books in here, I think it's gonna be easier to like figure out what we want where and stuff like that. But I do want to add in some shelves up here. Actually, I don't have them with me, but like adding in a row of shelves or something like that. Like I'm using the like the bookshelves without the books, if that makes sense. I think it's like super cool with those up there, right? Hi. Anyways, I just want to fill you in on what I've been up to. First of all, I've been sprucing up the cabin a little bit. I've added a few more paintings and a few clocks so I can always see what time it is before I head out on an adventure. Second of all, I've created a few custom trees on the outside and I think these are super cool. I want to scatter these around the buildings just to make everything look just that tad bit more cooler. And third of all, I've also been doing a little bit of enchanting so our tools are just a tad better. And for the plan for today, I want to tackle that mine that we didn't get around to last time. So let's go outside and see what I've planned for today. Okay, so we're outside now, and the plan for today is kind of threefold. We have three different things I want to finish. First of all, we're going to tackle having this warehouse smeltery thingy. It's basically a big building with a smelter at the back over there, so that we can easily go over there, go in here and inside and smelt some stuff. And then on the other end right here, we're gonna have a big opening, which is where we're gonna be taking our coal and iron and stuff like that, and you know, get it into the warehouse. And for that we need a crane that's gonna be around right here maybe, and picking up stuff from down here. And I'm actually going to be chopping away a little bit of this and making the entrance to the mine. So the mine is going to be in right there, right underneath all of this. Totally structural sound, I'm sure of it. But yeah, that's basically the plan for today. But yeah, I'll get some materials and I'll get going with building the smeltery right here. Okay, take a look at this. The smeltery is now done, and I've also done a little bit of things outside it so it looks a bit more alive, I guess. Anyways, I've added a bunch of different things out here because this is like a warehouse, so you want to have lots of things that you store all over the place. But the main thing is on the inside, where we have a bit of a super smelter just for us. It's just the blast furnaces. But that's exactly what this place is for. And I also have some storage over here, which is where I will be storing my stuff, my ores and that sort of stuff. But yeah, we have a little like external storage out here. We have some water. I guess we could put down a few pots over there. Who knows? Who knows what they're for, but they're there. Yeah, we added in a bit of that. I even love, like, there's gonna be a little bit of natural light coming in from these small little open areas there. These are such a cool detail, I think. Like, it's an open warehouse, but you don't want all the dust and stuff coming in and out, so it kind of closes off a little bit. I think I've seen those on warehouses anyways. And then outside here we have a bit of an area where we also have a few things that hasn't been put inside just yet. This is gonna be where the crane is gonna be. It's gonna be right here. Something like that anyways. It's gonna be like taking stuff there and go whoop and pop it off over there. But yeah, I've added a few little fences to kind of like keep things like inside here. And just, it brings this place so much alive, I think, to actually like have something here. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, by the way, I've also I've made this river a bit longer as well. It kind of ends right down here, but it's gonna keep going this way and down into the big river down there. Anyways, for now, I think I actually want to start on making the mine right down here. So we're gonna have to chop some stuff away, basically make the mine, and I want basically like a bit of like an area just like this in front of the mine. And then when that is done, we'll put the crane in. It's not gonna be like a super functional mine. It's mostly just gonna be for show, I guess. But it's gonna be right here. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So let me get started with the digging, and I'll see you when we have a little bit more to show. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This was not at all how I planned this was gonna look, but it looks fantastic, I think. Like, it gets the idea across that we are at a mine. We don't have much more down there, but you know, you still get the idea, right? That this is a mine. You get copper and you get iron out from there, which is basically just the most important thing, is just to show that. And we do that so well, I think. The edge is not perfect, but I think we actually kind of covered it up quite nicely with adding in some fences and stuff. And yeah, I think I honestly think this is perfect. This is a bit more chunky than I planned, but I kind of like it that way. So I also added in the bit of like the copper detail that we also did up on the watchtower. And yeah, we just have a few little things here and there. Nothing super special. This is gonna look so much cooler when we have the crane, like, it's gonna go out above this and kind of like, the plan is to like have it centered around like taking things up and down from like right around here or something, which I think just, you know, just having to see that, and together with the smeltery warehouse thing up here, I think that's going to be absolutely perfect. I do think we need a bit more light out here, it seems. Okay, I have one last little addition, which is going to be a bit of like a little rail here, just so you can, again, just tell the story that this is where the minecart goes up and down with the stuff, basically. Just that little extra detail there is just absolutely perfect. I do also think that we need to have like a bit of like a harbor or something down here for later. Just, you know, either we're like getting in like logs, or we are sending out iron or something. We need to do something down here, I think. Because this river, actually, if you go by boat that way, we can actually go quite far. And I kind of want to build something quite further away from here, but that's way down the line. But that's just an idea I have right now. But yeah, I think we should get started on making this crane, because this is going to be like the main piece, I think. It's at least going to be what kind of ties the mine and the smeltery together. And it's just, I think the crane is going to look cool when you're standing up at the house. Oh, also, by the way, we have the first little green bits on the roof. We've been here for a while now. But yeah, it's going to be so cool being able to see that over here. You're going to see the watchtower up there. We are going to need to add something in front of the house. I'm not sure what we should do yet, but maybe you guys have some ideas. Feel free to put them down in the comments, and maybe we'll build that. Anyways, let's get started with the crane. Buddy, have you seen the new crane? Take a look at that. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Honestly, I'm super happy with that. I think it's just super cool, like how, like, I think it's like almost at a point where it looks steampunky without me actually meaning to do that. I just can't wait for it to turn green. The green is definitely where it like really looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I had to almost risk my life to get some some more copper that we could, you know, take up. Ah man, I'm actually running low on resources, so I think it's a good thing that we are, you know, making a mine. I just gotta make it functional, and for that I kind of want to get some soul sand because I want to make a bubble elevator. I just want to go quick up and down, you know. But anyways, I think this is like starting to look super cool. I'm kind of thinking, like, I was planning on keeping this tree, but I think we might have to take it away and just plant like a regular one over there, and maybe make like 1 or 2 custom trees behind there. I think that's gonna be the plan, but you know, we'll look into that. But yeah, I honestly just think this crane looks absolutely amazing. This area is looking amazing. I think it just looks very, I don't know, like chunky. Like it looks like it actually can hold, you know, all of this copper, you know. I think that's super cool. And just, you know, again, just imagine all of this being green. Like the roof, look, it's turning more green. But yeah, just this is like, honestly, this is not my full design. I've taken my own little twist on something that I just googled. And if you ask me, cranes has been done. Like, I don't think you could come up with a crane that hasn't been made before. So I found one and took my own spin on it, used some of the techniques that we used up there, and kind of, you know, making it a little bit cool. But yeah, I don't remember the guy. I think it's like one of the first things that comes up on Google if you Google Minecraft crane or crane Minecraft, who knows. Anyways, it looks amazing here, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? But yeah, it's like, it was so close. I think I was talking about it like being centered over there. I think that's as as close as my prediction can be. Just, you know, just being down here, you know, oh, you're mining, and you know, just see that. You can almost hear the clonk, clonk, clonk. I don't know. I might be weird, but I feel like I can hear it. I have no idea if that's super weird, but I feel like I can hear it anyways. But yeah, that's like all of the mine here. Can you believe it? I feel like I did this so quickly. Like, things obviously can do with like a few more details here or there, but I'm horrible at coming up with details on the spot, so I kind of add those as we go, just like I did with the painting and stuff in the house and the custom trees. But yeah, honestly, I think I will actually take this tree away and make a few custom ones to just see if we can make this look a little bit better, because I feel like I don't like how the chimney is hidden behind the tree. That's kind of like, you know, it's kind of what makes this building a little bit more interesting, I think. So yeah, I think I'll try and fix that. And oh my lord, there's a skeleton up there. Hello, Mr. Skelly. But yeah, let me just take that away and make a few more trees, and I think we can call this build done. But first of all, we gotta sleep. Take a look at this. I think that absolutely just ties it all together. Taking that big tree away makes this so much better. And these trees are really growing on me. I think I really just like how I think it's the contrast that just makes them look so cool. Like, they pop out much more than the spruce trees. And just with the spruce trees like in the background like that, perfect, huh? I also ended up putting one right there, which is kind of also in the way. But whenever you're coming from here, you kind of can see both the chimney and the crane, which is kind of what I was going for. There's something about like composition that, you know, that draws you into this now. With like, you know, there's a barrier here and barrier there, right? I don't know. I don't know much about composition, but I feel like that's what I'm going for anyways. We still need to make a way to get up there, but we will find out something at some point. One of you guys actually commented to make like a carved in way up there, like in the mountainside. And I really like that idea. The worst thing is, I'm lazy. So, you know, we'll get to it, I promise. I'm getting super tired of getting my feet wet every single time I go down to the river and fish. Maybe we should actually do something about it. I talked about the idea of a dock earlier, and I think we might need one. Especially if we want to explore the resources we gather from the mine. I guess that also includes us making a boat or two. Otherwise the oars would just sink into the water, and that would be a bit of a waste, I guess. Maybe we could even trade our oars for some food. The soil here is not really good for crops. We have some, but they grow so slowly and, well, we eat so fast. And honestly, I don't know how long it has been since I've last seen an animal here. I wish we had some chickens or something. Maybe I should stop procrastinating so much and simply start building. I guess the docks would be a great place to start. We don't really have that many resources here, but we do have a lot of wood, so I guess that will do for the docks. I think we need space for a few boats, maybe 2 medium-sized boats and a few smaller ones will do. The river is pretty narrow at places, so the big ships won't make it in here anyways. Okay, so the ducks are now finished, and I thought while I decorated, I thought maybe we should just, you know, chat for a little bit. So about like 1.5 years ago, I actually finished uni, and I was pretty lucky that I got a job right after, and like an adult job, you know, it's a very set routine. Like, you wake up, you go to work, you go home, and that's basically 5 days a week, which is super fine. I'm kind of fine with that. I like a nice routine. Like, when you come from uni where you kind of decide everything yourself, it is a bit of a change, to say the least. Like, you've just been doing everything whenever you wanted to and had the time, and everything was so much more flexible. And I think, like, my body just said, yeah, I love this. I love that we now have a routine. I know when I do things and when I don't do things. So my body is now like super, like, it knows exactly when to wake up. Which is 6 a.m. That's when I wake up. And that's good and also bad. Like, it's super nice, like, every single day when I have to get up, super good. Like, it's nice. I don't have to, like, I don't even need like an alarm clock or anything, because my body literally wakes me up, which is good, you know. But when it's weekend, my body does the exact same thing. It thinks, oh my, I have to get up to work, so I better wake up now. Which again is nice. But there's sometimes where I would like to sleep. And yeah, my body, you know, just says no. But I've kind of like, you know, started like leaning into it and just saying, yeah, you know what? Let me wake up early. Let me get something done. I know it sounds kind of weird, but like, I just leaned into it and said, yeah, we're now waking up early every day, even in the weekends. And honestly, I'm kind of starting to love it. I actually am starting to love it, because it's just, I have so much more time. It's kind of crazy to say, but I have so much more time. I wake up, maybe not at 6 a.m. on the weekends. I like to snooze, which I also think I probably should do, because I do also need some more sleep and stuff. But yeah, I actually still just, you know, I get up and I get things done. Like, right now, it is 9 a.m. and I just built this dock. One of the cool things that I got from, like, having a nice set routine is actually, I started caring about the coffee that I drink in the morning. So now I'm kind of like down to just 1 cup of coffee a day, which, you know, for someone who drinks coffee, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? But I'm down to 1 cup of coffee a day, but it's a hell of a good coffee. Like, I take care of that coffee like it was my baby. Like, I started out like figuring out what kind of coffee did I want. And obviously the first thing you think of, you know, you're gonna get one of those like super expensive espresso machines that just, you know, look super cool. You have your Gore-Tex shoes and Arc'teryx hats and stuff like that. And I thought about that as well, but quite quickly figured out, no, I don't really want that. First of all, I'm not a big espresso guy, and if I am an espresso guy, I want to put milk in it. And then I feel like, you know, and it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, if I put milk in it anyways, like, does it really matter then? So I quickly just started looking like for other things, and I started doing like pour over, which is super cool because you can kind of do that with quite little. Like you just need like a nice kettle and like the small little cups where you do like have the coffee in, which is pretty cheap, and you get like, I would say it's one of the best ways of making coffee, if you ask me anyways. But yeah, I really just turned that into like a full like routine, like almost like, I would almost say a ritual in the morning, which is just, I flipping love that. And I think you can do that with anything. It doesn't need to be like coffee, but just having that little ritual where you do something nice for yourself in the morning is worth so much more than just, you know, a cup of coffee, if that makes sense. Do you guys have any like cool rituals or like set things that you do every day? I think that does it for the docks actually. That's looking pretty neat. Like I want to have like a few more trees around, but those will come. But yeah, I think we're set up for trading now. We can actually trade all our copper and iron that we're getting from the mine. Okay, so today is the day where I stop being lazy. And we are going to be tackling a way to get up to our enchantment setup up there. And I've kind of made a road that goes this way, and I want a little, little bridge to go over there, and then we basically start climbing the mountain here all the way up there. And the first step is to be making a small little bridge so we can get over this little bit of water. And we just need to do a little bit of dirt work up here, but other than that, I think that will do. Okay, I got a little bit of dirt here. Let's see if we can make this work. Things that just needs to be pushed over a little bit. Water still goes through, perfect. And there we go. Now just to the big daunting task of getting up there. I know you guys have just seen me build this, but I'm actually baffled of how well I did. I just love how, like, it's like a nice little carved out walkway, but I have added all of these like wonky little like roofs on there and little ledge, and oh man, I kind of want to take you through it just because it's such a good feeling. Like, I get a good feeling for going through that, so you'll get it too, I'm sure. But yeah, we have the little bridge here, and you go over here, just also super cool that you can actually see like down on things. You see a little chicken coop, you can see the house, you can see the harbor down there, or the docks, and a little bit of like the smeltery. It's just, man, absolutely in love with this. The little boat. It's such a good walkway. And a little, like, the roofs up here again. Looking forward to seeing these green. And yeah, just all the way up here, it turns like more and more green. You see more and more green stuff because you get up here. I haven't finished the walkway all the way over here, but we are actually here now. Can you believe it? Like, we just walked up here like easily. Oh man, this was such a good addition. To whoever suggested making this like carved out way up here, thank you. This is brilliant. Thank you so much, man. I think this is super cool. It's such a cool walkway. Like, I don't even know what else to say, but this is cool. I like this, and I like it a lot. Like, we could even like add like small caves going in if we need something like storage or whatever. We could do that as well. Also, take a look. The house is actually turning green. Isn't that cool? Like, I know I like a lot of you guys have actually like recommended like going AFK to like the roof turn green, but no, I like this. I like to see, you can see all the way over there as well, it's starting to turn. I know it takes a while, but I just love seeing that. Anyways, I also want to introduce you to our chicken. I hope, yeah, there you are. Hello there. The chicken does need a name. Oh, let's see. Imagine if we get another one. Come on. Oh, that could have been cool. I'm starting to feel like I need a me day. Like a nice cozy day where I just relax and take care of my aching muscles. You know, these trees don't grow by themselves apparently. One thing I miss from home is my sauna. I've never made a sauna before, but how hard can it be? I guess we should try. I've got a great idea for a spot for the sauna. Just down by the river, but still nice and hidden away from the busy docks. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so the sauna is now standing, and I want to bring you along while we do basically like the interior of the sauna. But yeah, here it is. I think it's a pretty cool area. I think it has like a nice view here as well. First of all, we need to add a little spruce out there. But yeah, as you can see, the inside is very much not done. But let's just start out by putting in a little bit of a ceiling, because we do need to have the ceiling down quite far. You know, we want to trap as much heat and like moisture in here as possible, and that's way quicker to do if we have low ceilings. Other than that, I need a campfire. Okay, campfire acquired. And we're gonna be putting that right there, which is gonna be weird, you know, having a campfire inside, but it's gonna make totally sense. Because this is something that I had not seen anyone ever do before, like making a sauna in Minecraft. So I had to do a little bit of cooking, you know. Obviously we need a heat source, the fire down here, and then we need some water that we can actually, you know, steam. Like, it's super simple, right? And we also need to do here, because I want this to go up. I actually kind of want to... Oh, let's do it with these ones. I want to do that and add that in there. So that's basically the sauna bit, the bit that makes it a sauna. Now we just need some places where we can relax and just, you know, have things look cool. First of all, this is for the Finnish ones. We need that. The Finnish guys out there know exactly why that is there. Oop, there we go. So this right here is basically where you would be sitting, and to the hardcore ones, they would go all the way up here because this is where all the heat are. I guess this is the very hardest spot to be in because it's very hot. But yeah, this is basically the sauna. I think we do need like a few other things. We need like a cup maybe somewhere. I think right there might actually be good. That's, you know, you put some more water on there. You make it like steam crazy. But yeah, just, you know, look here, just sit, relax, and just, you know, get that view. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? And yeah, I think that's gonna be the only light source that we actually have in here. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I do maybe want to have like another like campfire, like some logs laying there you could put on. Could probably do that. Actually, I forgot one thing. Just a bit earlier I asked you what we should name our little chicken here, and one of you guys suggested the name Sprucey, which I thought was a very fitting name for us being in a bit of a spruce forest here. So welcome Sprucey to the family, and let's hope they lay many eggs so we can get more chickens, please. Please, please, more eggs, please. Okay, I think today is the day where we manage this little empty area in the middle of the little settlement here. I haven't really put in too much thought on what I wanted here until not too long ago. And the first idea was actually a suggestion from you guys, which was a masonry, someone who works with stone and takes raw stone and makes it cool. And I do agree that would make a lot of sense here, you know. You're digging up lots of ores and you have some leftover stone that the stonemason then could make cool and sell. But we do also have a bunch of wood here. We are in the middle of a huge forest, so I'm actually gonna go with a woodworking house. I don't know what that's called, but If you guys know that, please let me know. But yeah, it's gonna be like a logger, someone who takes the big logs and makes them into planks and smaller bits. Okay, I thought I was being snuck up on. There's just sprucey there. But yeah, someone who takes like the logs and makes them into planks and whatever. So it's gonna be a bit of a house here. I'm thinking like a raised foundation where we have a cellar underneath with some like windows peeking out, and like a staircase going up to the house. The house is gonna be a normal log cabin. I'm thinking exactly the same size as this one. And yeah, just right there, basically the same thing, boop, and then with like an outdoor area where the woodworking does things. That's where the woodworker does the woodworking. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan anyways. So yeah, it is going to be like a super simple build, but I'm trying to keep everything super slow, like the progression here is super slow. I don't have a ton of resources yet, and I want this little settlement to be like a nice cozy starter area. I promise you guys I'm gonna do some bigger and some cooler builds at one point, but for now I just want to take everything super slow and enjoy the early game of Minecraft, which is one of my favorite parts of Minecraft, if you ask me anyways. Oh, and one thing, I actually finished off this little river. That's maybe a little too much for this small... What's a small river called? Anyways, I finished the river. It's going all the way down. We have a bridge connecting the path from the docks and also to the mining area. I went a little crazy with the vegetation, but I think that looks super cool. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Let me gather the materials for this build and let's get started on making it. Okay, so the woodworking house is done, and I'm actually kind of loving this. I feel like it feels very much alive. Like you can see what this guy is doing. He's chopping up his logs, making them into planks over there. I think it looks super cool. Has so many details, and I just kind of want to point them all out, but it's, you know, we only have so much time, huh? But yeah, the log cabin is basically, you know, the full same thing as we've done before, but we have now just added a few more details to it, so it's feels like a completely different build in total. But yeah, I think this is super cool. We also did finish off the interior. Super simple. We have a upstairs with a bed. We have some bookshelves and stuff like that just in here. Just a few different things. Also, I still have no idea how that got there. But yeah, I really do feel like we have made something super cool here. It's like so nice and cozy, like crammed in. It's like, you know, it gives you that warm feeling that we're all kind of looking for, aren't we? And I feel like everything right now is very nicely knitted together, so it's like one big build in itself. Like it's composed of multiple different smaller builds, but I feel like it tells a story, you know. It tells a story of a little small settlement that settled down, got started with getting some food up and going, started mining, found maybe some iron and copper ores that they were like, okay, we can actually do something here. And then a little later, someone else joined in and started chopping down some of the trees here and making logs, and then they started like trading more and more, and had to add on like a nice dock down here, and it just, you know, took off from there, huh? And then they added in a little sauna so they could, you know, just relax a little bit sometimes, because these people are hardworking people for sure. you will never guess where we are going today. If you guessed the nether, you're wrong. We're going to the end. But before that, we will go to the nether. But before we head into the nether, I think we should do a little bit of enchanting, just so we are a little bit more ready. The only problem is fishing is my only XP source right now. So this might take a while. Not for you, but for me. It will take a while for me. Okay, so before I get fishing too crazy, let's start out with what we have, so we know what we need. Currently, I have a pretty good bow that I've gotten from fishing and combining a few bows. So we're pretty good on the bow front. Fishing rod might not be needed in the nether, but who knows? It's good and it's here. I was trying to get another fortune pickaxe. I got the exact same silk touch pickaxe. I'm not complaining, but I would have loved that to be fortune. And then we also have some diamond boots, which are protection 4. They could be better, but they will do for now. So currently we need some leggings, a chest plate and a helmet. Preferably all with protection 4 on them. Okay, so we are all geared up now, and I look amazing. Look at this with my cool diamond gear. But we are heading to the nether, so we gotta be careful. I have crafted up a sword as well. It's not enchanted. Probably should have done that, but I have been fishing for 2 hours and I'm not about to fish anymore. We're mostly going to the nether to get some ender pearls, and if we can, get some blaze rods so we can do some brewing. And you know what? I'll get some materials in there, like some new wood types and some quartz. So yeah, let's head in. Okay, this is a pretty scary area. I should have brought some blocks so I could make a safe place here. Blocks has been acquired, so let's make this place a bit more safe. Okay, so we finally got a safe area, and let's take a look at where we are. We are in a bit of a crimson forest here. Having a hard time looking far away from here. Some normal nether area that way. Broken portal. I'm not going down there, that's for sure. Let's see where we can go. Is there anything here that we really want to go towards? That's really the question. I guess we'll go explore a little bit. Oh, look at that. How lucky are we? I've just been digging a straight tunnel for I don't know how long because I didn't really find anything of interest. But we definitely found something of interest now. Okay, our next problem is seeing how we get over there without dying. I think maybe we can go this way. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, we're actually a lot closer than I thought. I think this might be the best place to go in. Okay, let's make a bridge over there. And we definitely need some safety on this one. Okay, here we go. Nothing that way so far. Oh, some diamond horse armor. I'm actually gonna get rid of some of this here. We should actually do this. Just so we don't get confused if we get back. Oh, we have some magma cubes here. Oh, another chest as well. I'm so scared of hitting that guy. Wait. Wait. These guys always hit much more than I think. There we go. Oh, what is that? A rib armor trim? Nice. And another saddle. We actually have bunches of saddles. We don't have much horse armor, so I'll take that. This here is right what we're here for, but I'm kind of scared. Oh, let's grab that. I think we have all the nether wart that we now need. I think since we technically have everything that we need from here, I'm actually gonna be heading out. Because we have something else that we actually need. We actually need some ender pearls. And all we needed from this place was actually just... Oh my lord. Oh. I'm burning. Let's take this one on. Oh! I didn't even see those a wither skeleton as well. There you go. Get that one out of here. I think there's another one. Come here. I'm not afraid of you when I have my little wall up here. Like they're like basically taller than 2 blocks, so it's kind of easy to like block them off. There we go. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, now I'm actually heading back. I got 7 blaze rods and a wither skeleton head. That was super lucky. I don't even have looting yet. Okay, I've made it down. We have found the stronghold. Oh, we have a library already. And, oh, eye armor trim, we'll take that. And density 4, I actually have no idea what density 4 does. And the second chest. Another eye armor and nothing else. Oh, another library. And channeling, that's pretty good. That's bad. Loyalty 3 and Depth Strider 3, I'll take those. And another eye armor trim. Seems the ladder is broken. Let's see what we have up here. Sweeping edge and piercing and respiration, that's not bad either. That's a bad one. We'll leave that. Oh, another chest. Oh, some diamonds, I'll take those. Oh, we're here. Let's get rid of these guys. Oh. There we go. Stop this darn lava. Even though it looks cool. And there we go. I'm just gonna set up a portal here so we can easily get back and forth at one point. That is up and ready to go. The next up is this portal. We have one, so we have more than enough Eye of Enders. So let's start by putting these in. I don't think I'll ever get ready for these, but I think we have everything that we really need to get going here. We have golden carriage with my bow, I have water bucket, we have some blocks. I think we are as ready as we can get. So let's jump in. Okay, we're in. Okay, so we have a plan. We obviously need to take down the towers first, then we take care of the Ender Dragon. Oh, first one. Oh, maybe we should have brought some bottles for the dragon breath. Oof. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. I feel like we got that one as well. I think we only... Oh, that's one up there. So see if we can block our way up. That way we can also see if we need any more. We have feather falling and we have a water bucket. So let's just hope that helps us if the dragon comes. Oh, that was clutch. Oh, my heart is pumping now. Oh yeah, we definitely need this one. Let's do this. Oh, not the water bucket. Do we need anything else? I think that was all. Yeah. Now it's only the dragon left. So let's slowly make our way back down. Because I really don't like being up here. Yep, that's fine. Now, where are you? There you are. Now I just need the aim. Oh, hit it on the way back. Hey, that works too. What are you doing up all the way up there? My arrows can barely reach. We're getting closer and closer. Oh. It's mad as hell. That's for sure. To be fair, I get it. We're just coming out of nowhere, just shooting flaming arrows at it. If someone came into my home and started shooting flaming arrows at me, I would be mad as well. Okay, I think we should see if we can beat it with a golden arrow, a golden carrot. There we go. We beat it with a golden carrot. Let's eat it. That was absolutely perfect. Oh, look at all that experience. Oh man, my heart is pumping. That was crazy. Let me get all this experience. Oh, all the enchanting we can do now. And if you guys don't know, you can actually pick up the dragon egg. Pretty simply. Torch under there and let it fall down. Plop. And then you have the egg. But keep in mind, this should be kept very safe. There's only one of these in the game. So I'm going to be putting mine into my ender chest. So if I do die, it's safe. Okay, so up next is going through the portal and going out and see if we can find an elytra. And ender pearl ready. Okay, that was kind of a horrible place. We're on a small tiny little island here. You see the center island is all the way over there. And I'm actually not seeing any cities around here. We might have to travel for quite a bit. Okay, let's end the boat. I think that should be good. That's perfect. Oh, I think we actually found one. Just over there, it's starting to render in. Oh, there we go. Do we see a ship over? I don't think there's a ship. But anyways, let's get some shulkers. Mending, unbreaking, and protection 4. That is straight perfect. I'll put that on right away. Fortune, efficiency. What is this? That is probably the best shovel I've ever seen, like found in loot. That was a great chest. More of those, please. We'll leave the gold behind for now. See what I found. I found another city. Let's cross our fingers that this one has an elytra for us. Okay, so from what I can see, there's no end ship here. But good thing there's one right over there. We just need to get there. Okay, so I think the plan is gonna be to pillar up there if that's even possible. Oh, I think we might just be able to. Let's see if we can line up here. I think we try here. Okay, we're almost there. I see the ship now. Okay, let's head inside first of all. Instant health, we'll take those. And then there's the guy. Wait, what? See what we have. Spire armor trim. I don't think I've actually seen that before. That's new for me. And some other stuff. And what we've come here for. The elytra. But this is... Oh, I used the wrong pickaxe. Good thing we have another one. But anyways, let's get some more shulker shells. Okay, not much else in this city, but we did end up with 15 shulker shells. Let's see if we can head back to the other end city right over here. See if they have some better loot for us. Okay, let's see what they have for us. Curse of Vanishing, yeah, Protection 3. I will take the ender chest because we just lost one. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Diamond Horse Arm, I'll leave that. Protection 4 booties, we'll leave them. And now that we have an elytra, I do actually think I want to go home. I'm back home again and I actually found 2 more elytras. So that's pretty cool. We still need unbreaking, we still need mending for them, but that will come. For now this will do. And one thing, I think we're actually done with this settlement. We do need a name for it though. So if you have any good names that kinda goes around something with copper and small little settlement, please do let me know. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you the next time.